let's look into how to start using Prisma in under 5 minutes. So after signing into Prisma and creating a personal workspace, you'll be able to create your first project. After naming it and picking the Prisma Postgre option, you need to pick a database on where you want it to be set up. I've picked Europe. Depending on your circumstances, you can do what you want. Then I'm going to open up Visual Studio Code. This is my preferred IDE. And we're going to clone the repository from Prisma. Great. Once this repository is cloned, we're going to move into it and we're going to npm install. Great. As this is happening, we're going to look into generating an API key. This is going to be important to add into your .environment file. Great, so let's look into it. Here, now the Prisma schema has been created. Here, this is like a template. And the .environment is to be changed here. Let's not forget to save the file. Also, let's rename the file for it to be .env. Fantastic. Great. Once this is done, we're going to migrate the database. So essentially initializing the database by running the migration. Once this is done, you're going to seed your database. So you're going to copy this prompt. Mine has been executed already automatically, but essentially what this is happening is taking all of this simple data and adding it into your database. Once this is done, you'll be able essentially to create, we're first going to start to explore the Prisma Studio. So npx Prisma Studio, this is going to open a local host. It's going to have a front end to get a view of the data that you have. So here we can see that there's 20 posts, and you can see that they're from this author here, Alice. So this is a very cool way of visualizing your DB. Finally, you're going to be also able to run your own query. So if you go into npm run queries, oh, I'm not running anything. I'm not writing anything. Okay, cool. So here you'll be able to run all the queries based on the caching that Prisma provides, which is very, very cool, as you can see here. Finally, you can play a little bit with the database by creating some real, let me move this here, by setting up a real-time data stream. This is done with Pulse. So if you run it here, npm run real-time, essentially here you'll be able to straight away start adding some data. So if we go back to we're going to try to add a record. So here we can add, so this is going to auto increment. So the ID of the post is going to be added by itself, but we're going to say blog 1, content is null, it has been published, and author is 1. Cool. Once we save it, this will be now added in the backlog. Same thing here. If you want to, if I run it again here, you can actually, I am trying to actually, so if I want to add a user, I can go straight away on by clicking user, add a record. This is going to auto increment. I'm going to say bap.gmail, bap, and your post. Great. All right. So this is how you add manually a row into your already created database, and this is therefore after reflected in your backend. Great. Well, this is how you get started with Prisma under 5 minutes. I'll see you in the next one.